going crazy at me, and then my cat sees something out the window and is going.
Hi, everybody. This is Johnny with Lazy Goblins. And here
I didn't realize we started.
have another glorious day. It's Sunday, October 13th, doing our podcast. Okay, it's really October 12th, Saturday. But we know it's not going to get out till Sunday because it's so late. And a lot of this is my fault because I was at a company corporate event yesterday on Friday.
His job he doesn't like, the event was more important than Lazy Goblin.
Yeah. It's not. But I got home really late. So by the time I got home, and I had to be to work at 7 a.m. today.
Was it a mandatory party?
It was highly encouraged to go.
Then why'd you go?
Because I kept saying I didn't want to go, and then everyone said, "You got to go." And I was like, I don't.
Johnny,
I'm like, I don't want to go.
Johnny does bad with peer pressure.
Certain kinds of peer pressure. Like if someone said, "Hey, let's get this game out," I'd be like, "All right."
He'd be like, "Well,
give me like 7 months." No. So I said originally, I was like, I don't want to go, and everyone's like, "Come on, you gotta go," and I was like, I don't want to, because I knew what it was gonna be. It's gonna be an event like any other corporate event. All the people that work together sit in one area and hang out, and then all the other people in that. So it's just, you break off to people you know, which makes sense. You're comfortable, comfort zone.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I didn't get home till late, then passed out. Didn't mean to pass out. I was thinking in my head, I'm gonna come home and we're gonna do the podcast, and I'm gonna be in my suit because I had to wear a suit. It was mandatory. You had to wear a suit. I didn't have to wear a tie.
Sounds like a lame party.
It's pretty lame. And, I mean, it was good. The fact that the company was showing gratitude for all the hard work we did was really nice. But it's a corporate thing. You're like, hey. But anyway.
Was it gratitude?
Yeah, it was gratitude.
Was it gratitude, or was it a way to say, hey, let's give them a party so that they stay here longer and work for us?
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Slave.
I felt gratitude was all I received. I can't badmouth it because that company, I'm able to do what I do, like come out to your wedding, for example, because I have money. Buy my wife expensive anniversary presents because she sees them and she wants them. So yes, she told me what she wanted, and I was like, good call. I would have totally done it anyway. I would have got that for you. So I'm grateful for the job, because I have the job that I don't like that much, it gives me motivation to come home and work, even though today I didn't want to do anything because I'm exhausted.
But I've got stuff we don't want to do.
Yeah, like take your dogs out.
I love taking my dogs out.
That's true. I like taking my dog out too, except I told Katie
It's when I take them out and then they act like they want to come back in again, and then they don't.
Yeah. So, as I was saying, I'm Johnny with Lazy Goblins. Here to my left with my good best friend,
Cody.
That's right. And as you can see, I'm leaning back because I feel chill today as we do this glorious podcast. Ow, why does my camera keep doing that? Stop it, camera. To say hi to everyone and catch up on the week's events of what's been going on with Lazy Goblins, the company. Let's roll our intro tape.
Highlight reel?
Yeah, no, our intro. And go.
Roll the intro that we don't have.
Yeah, as you can see by my colleague, we don't have an intro tape. So never mind. That's wishful thinking. Oh, I had to sit up.
One day.
Yeah, one day. When one of you grateful people were grateful fans of the show and us help us do. So yeah, we're just here catching up, saying hi, checking in on the week like we like to do. A lot's actually got done this week. So that's really great. A lot's gotten done. And in fact, I'm actually starting the new world this weekend. Which, even though I have to work
It's a
Monday.
whole new world.
Do you know what's great about a 40-hour week job that you have to work that you don't like? You're always
What?
there. You're like, hey, when do I get the day off? Never? Oh, okay. No, I'm kidding. I'm taking the day off. I'm working Monday, so I can take a 3-day weekend to spend for my
You
birthday.
never get the day off, but we'll throw you a party so you forget about that.
Right. It was a great party, though. Food was there. A lot of nice people. I talked to the CEO. I hugged the CEO. That's pretty nice. So, HR. So yeah, the game is coming really well, I think. Okay. That's our mascot. Pretty soon we're gonna give him a Lazy Goblins hoodie, and he's gonna have to wear it. That'd be so awesome, actually.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. So yeah, game's coming well. I think it's going well. How schedule-wise, how are we looking, Cody? What do you think?
I think we could still get it out by the end of November.
Yeah. I think we'll probably have at least 2 levels, but or 2 worlds.
Well, we have it in place now where we could start at least doing the first one. So,
yeah.
I mean, because Johnny has all the assets done for the first world. All the characters are in. I got the characters he made in Blender. They're in the game now. They're players. Have them set up for players so players could be them all when they unlock them. And we could set them as enemies as well. And then with the enemies, it's just easy enough that we could just swap things in and out. So
I don't know what to do with my face when you're talking. Should I smile? I want to frown. Yeah, exactly. All the stuff's in there, and that's what's important. So, and
yeah,
Cody, in your non-biased opinion, what do you think of the view or the quality of the assets?
Non-biased? Like, do you want non-biased?
Yeah.
Just give a wink. Give a wink that you don't want non-biased.
You ready?
Okay, double wink.
Right.
He wants ultra non-biased.
Am I winking?
Okay, they're amazing. The best assets I have ever seen.
Would you spend $50 on the asset store?
I would spend $150.
No, okay, that's ridiculous. No one's. I'd be like, I'll wait till that stuff goes on sale.
No, but they're awesome.
Yeah, actually, they turned out so.
They turned out really good.
One of the things, the great thing about art, what I love about art, is sometimes you're like in your head, you have this vision and you do it, and then little things like I kept telling you guys, I want to make this stuff simple. I don't have a lot of time. I don't want to spend like weeks and weeks, even though I have, on these simple objects. So I make them simple. But then so I'm not texturing. I'm not hand painting textures. I'm not doing that stuff. Do I know how? Kind of. Do I want to? No. So, I mean, I know how to do hand-painted textures, but I don't have the software really for it. And I don't have the time to really go in there and get the hand-painted textures to make it look like wood and all that stuff.
I think it looks good, though.
But that's what I was going to say. So, even though I was like, okay, I'm going to do this simple and have simple, I'm just going to use the materials from Blender and kind of give it some story, give it some character, make different, colored wood, stuff like that. It actually turned out really well. I was like, wow, I love how fun this looks and how it kind of matches the characters with the big heads and stuff. Do you have a question? Is that why you're raising your hands?
Here's the cool thing is that if you go back to our previous videos when we were making another game to looking at the assets he's made now, it's like a whole bunch of improvement. Like he's improved a lot over the last couple months.
Yes.
Which is awesome.
Yeah. And that just comes with doing it every day. I mean, I've pretty much worked on the game. I mean, pretty consistently almost every day. I definitely every day this week, except with the exception of yesterday. I had no energy. I couldn't get anything. I needed to go to bed, and it's not because I drank at the party. Anyway, so yeah. And And this is, one of the things I want to talk to you guys about tonight is like we've talked about several times: community, friendships, involvement, and that's why it's so important. The other day I was feeling like I do not want to do anything. I'll tell you a true story. Cody doesn't even know the story.
I'll tell you a true story right now.
Wait, right now?
When you said you don't know what to do with your face when I was talking,
now you don't.
I've been like, I don't know what to do with mine, so I've been doing weird stuff. But now I'm looking at my camera, and it looks like there's a scary ghost bird shadow thing behind me. Yeah, you see that?
That's what your shadow always looks like, buddy. You always have that scary shadow.
That's scary. Okay. Anyways, let's just sit over here.
Oh.
All right. So, yeah. Anyways, keep going.
So thanks for, thanks for not ruining my train of thought at all. Because you ran out of point. Anyways, as I was saying, so the other day I did not want to do anything. So true story. I got done with I put everything in the engine, and I got it all in there, tested it all out, fixed, there was a couple, some of the normals needed to be flipped, so I flipped the normals, got all the materials working, right? A lot of times they come in, they don't work, fixed all that, so every asset that I made is in there. And I was like, okay, I gotta start on the new level, and I looked down, I was like, it's 8 o'clock. I'm like, I don't want to do anything. This whole week last week, I was staying up late all week. And so I was tired. By the end of the week, I was like, I'm just tired. So I go in the other room, and I turn on the switch, because Cody said he was eating. He's like, I'll call you in a little bit. I was like, okay. I was like, cool. He's not calling me. He probably forgot. He probably got busy. Maybe he's doing something. Maybe it's going to be another hour. So I went, and I turned on the switch, and I was getting ready to play the new Zelda Awakening. Link's Awaken.
How is that?
It's actually pretty cute. I love the graphics, like just the cute, I enjoy the graphics. Graphics are really adorable, really fun, really fresh, and entertaining. So I start getting ready to play that. I turn it on. What happens as soon as you get ready to do something? This always happens. Your best friend calls you.
Hi.
And I'm like, oh man.
Wait, that is me, right? It's me.
Okay. And then I hung up on my best friend, and then Cody called me. Yeah. No, of course. So Cody calls me. It's my wife, Cody. She called me.
Okay.
She's my best friend. No.
That makes sense.
She just said that's right in the background. Just because you don't know what to do with your face, stop it. It's not. I'm gonna clean my room while you talk. It's story time.
You talk. I'll be back.
Yeah. So, anyways. So Cody calls.
You didn't see it, but earlier I went like this.
I saw the drink. I saw everything, Cody.
Oh, you saw it?
You have a camera. It's on your face.
And I didn't know you paid attention to that.
And I saw.
It's hard for me to look at the camera and see what you're doing.
That's the thing. Is my problem is I look at the screen and I'm staring at you because I'm a firm believer in eye contact, right? So now I'm looking at you to make like I'm paying attention to you, but I'm like, Cody can't see me, and the camera thinks like, what's he looking at? So I'm like, oh, that's right. Let me slowly go back here. Hey, camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2. Anyways, so isn't it camera 1, camera 2? Anyways, so Cody calls me, and I tell him. I think I told you like right away. I was like, man, I'm so tired. I don't want to do anything. And you're like, well, just start, doing the other thing and working on the other level. And so I got inspired, right, and started like coming up with a new game plan for the next level. Coming up with what world I'm going to do. I wrote down a list of like what's a priority so we can get those things working. One of the things that we're having issues with right now is the characters' faces. So I'm actually making new characters, and I'm actually doing the faces differently, which I think might work better. So if that works better, I'm just going to bring them over and use them for the new people, and we could just get them in there like that. So like, because Cody helped me,
maybe get them in there like that.
Okay, like this. Hold on. Like that.
More like. Oh, something. Okay.
Yeah, and you better fix it. That's what programmers do. You fix things. I put it in there, and I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with it. I didn't touch any buttons. Really, you didn't delete that? No. It was there when I had it. I didn't do it. So you're telling me you didn't? Nope, wasn't me. I think it was John.
Must have been our other teammate.
I think Mike was in here doing some sound stuff, and he was telling me, "Oh, we don't need all this." And I was like, "Are you sure? You're not really a programmer." But me, I was like, "Well, he's maybe more, more of the sound stuff." So yeah, it's fine. Just delete it. Anyways,
we gotta try to get Mike on here because we talk about him, and people are like, "Who the hell's Mike?"
He doesn't exist. We made him up so it sounds like we're a bigger company. No, I'm just kidding. He does exist. We'll put up his link in the bio, or look down there. There's his LinkedIn.
Oh yeah, we can do that. To his music.
Shout out to all you wonderful people that are paying attention to us. So Cody gets me inspired, right? So then I come up and I'm like writing all this stuff and everything else. I'm getting ready. So now I'm like focused, excited about the new level or the world, getting ready to work on it, and that's what happens. And that's why it's important to have strong people around you. When you have people that are like, you know what, yeah, you deserve to take the night off. Just go play Link's Zelda's Awakening, whatever it is you call it, you kids, and just enjoy your time. That's what you don't need. Sometimes you need that.
Yeah, I tell him, fuck that, get to work.
Yeah. Cody goes, the last time I played a game? Atari? That's when I played a game. I've been making games since I was in diapers, buddy.
Cool thing, though, I saw at a yard sale an Atari system with games.
Yeah.
And I was like, does it work? And he was like, I don't know. And I was like, that doesn't help.
Do I look like I play games?
Because I think he was asking for like $15. I'm not going to pay $15.
Yeah, I'd pay $12. You can actually go buy an Atari, though, at Target for like $39.99. It has like all the games ever made on it, I think, or something.
This was like the first one, though.
Yeah.
Like the classic.
So you buy it for $15 because it's probably worth like $30.
Not if it's no. I don't know.
Let's look right now. No, just kidding. It's not about that right now. It's about us and Lazy Goblins and what's going on in the world of Lazy Goblins. And people want to know. People are watching these streams because they're like, how do you go from zero to hero? I want to see a company that starts off with nothing and they want to.
And you'll find out when you see our movie
starring
with Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I want to see people start from nothing, fail like 5 times, and then come back. And
we failed like a million times.
Have we failed?
Yeah. Game a month? What happened to that?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. What, babe? I gotta go.
Like 3 other games that we worked on?
Yes, and they're still there, just unfinished. When we have
so we haven't failed yet.
Yeah, the game a month thing is a lot tough. I mean, look how long it's taking me to do one world. Could you imagine trying to do a game a month? I'd be like, here's a cube. Tough. The ant runs around it. Done. Next game. It's difficult. It's difficult to make a game a month. I mean, I don't know. Even that's what I love about Ludum Dares and stuff like that, or game jams.
We actually missed one.
We did miss
Ludum Dare was just happened, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. But our good friends at Saucy Games, I think, did one. I saw.
I'm about to bleep that out. We don't talk about other companies here.
We just talked about Nintendo. Anyways.
That's different? Hire us?
Dwayne Johnson's a company. He could come and just put his thumb on us and stop everything.
That's different? Come work for us?
I just watched the greatest post of my dad. I shared it on Facebook. I should put it on our page. Did you see it?
What?
He was doing the Napoleon Dynamite dance. It's the greatest thing. I wish that could be our intro. I wish Dwayne Johnson would give permission to make that our intro of him dancing the Napoleon Dynamite theme. That would be epic. Lazy Goblins, and then
I'm gonna tweet him.
Johnson, just dancing. He does a great job.
I'm gonna tweet him.
You should.
Do we need permission? If we don't use like all of it, do we need permission?
Let's look at the legal term.
We could call it a parody, right?
If there's any, yeah, we'll put us in there at the same time. If there's any lawyers that follow us, how many seconds can we use and legally get away with it? It's just him. He's like, hey, and then it's gone. And there you go. There's my.
That is now going to be in the next podcast intro.
Yeah, and we're fired. So yeah,
it would be cool if we had a green screen to record us dancing. And then we could put it with it.
Yeah, that'd be great. And then that'd be awesome, actually. That'd be fantastic. So yeah, it's important. Community is important, right? Because like I said, I wasn't feeling motivated. Cody motivated me. So you want to surround yourself with those kind of people, and that's what we're here for. You know, you wanna be involved that way. Now I know I'm not that great at social media. You know what I should do is I should get a phone that I use just for this channel and say text me with questions, and I can just because I'm good at stuff like that. If you text me, sometimes, not all the time. What?
Dude, okay, I think I could set that up for us.
Oh no!
We could do that.
No,
we can do that. We're doing it.
No.
Yeah.
We have like 140 something people.
So, like, all of them are gonna be texting us.
That's what's gonna happen at once. 140 text messages for every.
We're not Gary V, okay? We don't just put our phone number out there and get like 1 million texts all at once.
Not yet. But what happens once we start getting 140? 280.
You know what? If it helps us get more people, I'm down.
Oh gosh.
And if it helps us help people, you know, easier.
Yeah, that'd be.
Like if we get a text and somebody's like, I'm really not feeling motivated, and then we could just send them a text just motivating the shit out of them. And they're like, I am pumped.
Yeah, and it'll be like, me neither. I mean, crap. I meant to send that to Cody. What's your question?
That's actually a cool idea. We might do that.
I'm sitting here with a bucket of ice cream right now, not wanting to move. I feel your pain, brother. That'd be awesome. Oh,
I'm gonna set that up.
Oh, that would be so crazy.
I'm gonna set it up.
That would be great. It's like a game crisis line. So whenever you run into demotivation, crisis, hit us up.
Yeah,
we're available apparently 24/7. Like I would have to quit my job. Like, could you imagine all the text? Like, I can't work right now. I'm texting these people. I would have to hire someone to sit at my desk with me, and then I could be like, "Yeah, they're just with me. That's for my other company."
You think you're busy? I'm pretty sure the other people will only text when they actually need it.
Aw. All right. Well, all right. If that's the case, yeah, we're here for you guys.
We'll try. If not, we'll cut it off.
We're gonna do a 24-hour trial run, and if it's too crazy.
If I can figure it out by the time this podcast is up, I'll put the number on the screen.
You need a different phone. I can't have people doing that with our real phones.
No, I think there's like an app or something you can use that uses a fake number.
There's always an app for that. No, I am not having people blow up my real phone with a fake. No.
Yeah.
No, that's bad.
Yeah.
No.
Johnny doesn't want to help you out. I'll do it, guys. Don't worry.
Well, that's perfect because you're our marketing person.
Yeah, I'll do it. Oh, God.
All right, I'll do it too. Fine.
Yay!
And that, kids, is an example of how you resist peer pressure. No. Fine. Only if it's stuff that's completely legal. Like, not, bad stuff.
Yeah.
We're a PG channel, I think. PG-13, maybe? I don't know.
I did just say the F word.
NC-17. That's it. We're done. You never know what may happen. So, yeah. That's what's been going on.
It was my birthday. That's something that happened.
Yeah, happy birthday. Did you get any cool from your best friend?
Not yet.
Nah, I haven't even shipped it out. I only have one day off, too, so I don't even have... I'm going to a Renaissance Fair tomorrow, so, I don't even have time to do anything tomorrow, so I'll probably have to do it Monday. When I say I'll probably have to have Katie do it, because I don't think of what to do. Which is great.
Thanks, Katie, for the gift.
Because you see how grainy your camera is? It's so grainy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be nice.
And you see how scary that demon bird is in the back?
Why does it keep following you? It looks like it's talking too, like it's got a beak. It's too late for you, buddy.
It's behind you.
Yeah, I can't even look at the screen because that means it's coming for me next. So, as you can tell, here we are just not talking about game dev stuff at all. So, Cody, let's get into some good tips on game dev.
Game dev tip number 1. I don't have anything off the top of my head.
That's fantastic.
Text us.
Okay. Anyways, so yeah, those are some game tips. Now, I'm sure you guys are wondering, what about Blender? Johnny keeps saying you're going to do something in Blender. And I keep agreeing with you. And so what I'll do, I make this declaration right now. When I work...
Do the commentary.
I got to do the But I mean, I want to show you guys how I showed you guys the building, right? So I'm going to do a video on Blender and show concept and the sense of like how I come up with my design, where I get my ideas from, and like how you start implementing in Blender. I like show you that process. Then the next one I'll show you how I do like little things like how because like it's not just about. So see, the thing is I've learned within just doing this as long as I have now is with the art, it's really about the story. Like you can't just have like a house, right? You know, normally when you see a house, even if you look at a house that you're driving by and you see a house, you're like, oh, that's a nice house. There's nothing really wrong with it. There's still a story there. That story shows maybe that it's really clean, it's new, it's fresh, it's not run down, it's well maintained.
Haunted by a demon bird.
Haunted by a demon bird. You know, what's the lawn look like? What is there? Maybe there's a tree that's dying. What's going on with that? So anything like character, you have to add story, character with what you have, your props. So as you can see,
maybe it has no lawn.
The stuff exactly. Maybe it's got dirt.
Like I don't have lawn, I just have sand.
What's that mean if you have sand? Well, now just by that image in our minds, we think it's probably maybe in the desert. Maybe it's dry. Maybe there's not a lot of
on
rain.
The beach.
Maybe it's not on the beach because Cody doesn't live by the beach.
I actually do. I'm not that far from the beach.
Far enough to where you're in the desert. Well, and it's California, so. Anyways,
listen. If I fill up a pool with water and put it in the sand, I can pretend. Okay.
That's true, but do you have sand or dirt in your yard?
Sand. It's desert sand.
So anyways, it tells you a story, right? Now you know, you kind of have an idea of the environment you're in, what kind of things might be going on. So stuff like that. So that's kind of what you want to do with the art. And like, so even in the level, I've designed a lot of stuff like extra crates. You know, those are typical things, barrels, ammo, but that's because it's a Wild West scene too. So like, I'm going to use those and put them in the scene and make it look like, you know, things are going on. I also did not all, like, because you could say typically most all houses have the same color, right? A brand new house is going to be painted the same. Well, I switched out some of the boards to be a different color because I wanted to make it look worn, possibly new, like maybe that board had to be replaced, stuff like that. So even, but you can still have
cool,
a prestigious
tutorial series.
What?
Said that'd be a cool tutorial series.
Yeah.
From concept to bring it into Blender to finishing it off.
Yeah, and so that's kind of what I'll try to do, and show you guys how you add the stuff, and bring it to life. Even that's just because something's clean, that doesn't necessarily mean anything negative about it. Like that's one thing. If you look at movies and things like that have like a lot of space stations and stuff like that, if you always notice, a lot of the time, it's the space station or the ship or whatever is super. It's got clean lines. It's really nice. Everything's shiny. It's because they want to convey that cleanliness or space, techie. You know, the people that run it are very like organized. So stuff like that. So
it's all about what you want to, like he said, convey, the story you want to tell.
Yep. And you can do that with just simple things. So as I am doing, it's very simple stuff that I'm putting in. Effort-wise, it takes a long time. Like it's not like one of the buildings I did took me a couple days, but that's because I was trying to do the ones I did the speed. No, it didn't take me a couple days. Did it take me a couple days? The sheriff's building? No, it didn't take me a couple days because I pretty much did that whole video that I did, that speed video that we did. That was me doing the sheriff building. But that took hours. Like you guys only saw me do most of it. It took me hours to finish up the rest of it. So it probably took me like 3 to 4 hours. So, which isn't bad. So that's what's going on. I think they're in engine now. I don't think we haven't really built any levels for us to show you yet. Have we? I don't think we have, right?
No, I'm gonna try to do that this next week. Get, if anything, just get it to where, like, because right now we have the basic level template where it's just like 3 squares and then the player and the enemy. But I might try to do something where I make a World 1 template, and it has like pretty much a level set up with all the props in there and stuff. So that way, when me or Johnny goes in there to make more levels for that world, we could copy the template, name it like level 2 or something like that in the world, and then just take out and then adjust what we want to do.
Right.
So we don't have to like drag everything in every single time and stuff like that.
And that's the thing too, is like there's not going to be a lot of movement. It's basically going to be where each stage is. So it could be one big scene, but then we're going to cut each stage where it's at. But that's the thing too, is like I had to ask Cody for help. I because since I am doing the art for the next world, I can't focus my time right now on levels because I need to do the next world, and that's going to take me a week and a half, 2 weeks to get that next world done. Because I got to do the characters for that world too. So in order to get that done, I was like, can you do a couple levels just to test them, make sure they work? Once I get this world done and we confirm everything's working, I can go back in, make levels real quick for those, and then see if we have time to do another world or what we're going to do. So I'm hoping what I want to do is, because my goal first is to get the faces done for the characters. So I'm going to do another round of characters, get those done, get the faces done, get the characters' faces working on the Wild West world done, and then get their faces working, do the assets. Now we're done with that. We've tested the assets for the Wild West. We know those work. Boom, boom. Get it together.
Boom, boom.
Boom, boom. I don't know where that came from. I don't know why I've been doing that lately. Something's wrong with me. I don't know what's going on. So, yeah. Bada bing, bada boom. You know what I'm saying? It's a Boston thing, I guess. I don't know.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah. So that's pretty much what's been going on there. Storytelling, enjoyment, laughter, and fun. And Cody is going to get destroyed by a giant ghost demon bird in his room. So looking for programmers. Yeah. If you're available, text me at our number that's right down
here. We'll see how we can get set up.
Yeah. So anyways, any questions? We get any questions this week, Cody? Anybody ask us anything?
I don't think so. No questions this week.
What do you how many subscribers are we at now? We're still at 141?
I think we got one. I think we got one more.
One?
Let me check.
More. Let's find out.
Check.
Drum roll. Oh my gosh.
Log into the account.
Hit this. Hold on. Sorry, microphone.
We are at. Ready? You ready?
Oh my god.
141.
141! Yeah, woo! So, that's what matters. That's a lot of people. If you think about it, like that's a lot. Like
that's a lot more than what we had.
That would feel like if we were professors at a college, we'd be like the biggest, most popular class. Like, it would fill up the whole auditorium. We'd be like, oh, okay, it's like pretty full in here, and we'd have to like.
Yeah, that's true.
So you think about it that way. It's pretty good. So, we're crushing it. So are you guys. You guys are watching, creating. At least, maybe you're not creating. Maybe you're just like, this is kind of interesting. This is cool. I enjoy what they talk about. They're ridiculous together, and that makes me laugh. And that's what it's all about. How's our stuff coming up? Didn't you say we're going on like Spotify and stuff? How's that going?
It's going good. We got, I think, 4 podcasts up. We got 3 from the YouTube channel, and then that one random one we did.
Nice. This would be.
I don't think we have any. This will be a good one. I don't think we have any views or anything.
That's okay. Starts off small.
Yeah. But it does. The cool thing is it puts us on every single platform that it can. So that's cool.
Right. Well, and the thing is, like we said before, and that's kind of like what this channel is about. This channel is about
we got 5.
Creating communities
5 up there.
And stuff. It's not about we have entertainment. We try to make it fun. We try to be fun. But it's more about creating a community, talking to you guys, having you guys follow us along on this journey, because we want people to be like, I can do it. These guys are doing it. I know I can do it. Believe in yourselves. Get out there. Keep creating. Keep making stuff happen. And follow what you want to follow. Go for what your gut's telling you. And I think that's the biggest thing. The other day actually I was talking to my boss, and my boss was talking to me. He's like, I just feel like you've lost the thing. You've lost like this touch. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm still me. I'm still who I want to be. And he's like, I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. You lost it. So I was thinking about it. I was doing a lot of like soul searching and mental thinking. So I was talking to Kitty about it the other day, and I was like, I think I figured out what he means. And the thing is I'm finally at a place where my mind, my heart, and my soul, everything is geared towards getting games done and making games. Because what I want to make games. I want to be able to work from home, making games, creating, and I want to start a company. And I want to help. I want to reach other people, and I want to help other people that want to make this dream happen for themselves and their family come true. So in order to do that, I need to work hard so I can show people what's going on, how to do it. So because of that, I'm not completely at work. Like, I'm like doing my job, doing the best I can, but I'm maybe not giving 110. Maybe I'm giving like 90, well, probably more like 75, let's be real. But, and it's not a bad thing. It's not a negative thing. It's just, I'm finally at a place. And that's the thing that's the hardest thing I think to get to in anybody's life, right? Is trying to figure out that spot, like that sweet spot of what it is you're really passionate about, what you really want. Because we keep chasing it. We keep trying to find it. And for the longest time, like Cody can even vouch for this, is like, I was like, oh, I think I need to go back to school. Oh, maybe I should get my master's of software engineering. Oh, maybe I should do this thing. Oh, maybe this teaching thing. Maybe this thing. Because, like, I was 100% convinced that games is going to be where it's at. Games is what's going to make it happen. Is it possible? Can I even do this? Who knows? I don't know. But you finally, like, you just start believing in yourself. And then me coming home and working on it consistently every day for, we started September, so a month. No, I think we started right before September. August.
Yeah, like a little bit. Right when you got back.
Yeah, we started in August, and then we went through all September. Like, I started in August, just went through September, went out for the wedding, stuff like that. And then it's been consistent. I come home, I work. I come home, I work. So I think doing that is proving to myself, which is something difficult to do, that I can do this. And not only can do it, I'm going to do this. It's going to happen. So that's what it's about. And so once you start lining yourself up and getting yourself mentally there, and you're seeing the progress, just like anything else in life, working out, getting a better job, making progress at work, whatever it is, you start believing in yourself. And then that kind of comes to like, holy crap, this can actually happen, and this is going to happen. So I think that's just where I am.
Yep.
I'm there now. So.
Yep. It's all about kind of creating a habit for yourself.
Yeah. And at first, like, the hardest thing.
Yeah. Just like, the people that want to work out and go to the gym and all that stuff, it sucks at first, but once you get into the habit and make it like a part of your routine, then it gets easier and easier and easier until you don't even notice it.
Yeah, just like you. Like, how difficult, because you told us on your motivational video that one of the things you do is you have to just get up and get right to work. So you get up, you like brush your teeth, and you get right to work. So did that happen right away? Did you force yourself to create that habit? What happened?
I forced myself to create it because when I was doing it, I was working another job that I actually had to drive out and go to. In that other job, it had the hours were crazy. Like, one day I could work the morning shift, and then the next day I could work like from like 8 at night till like 3 in the morning.
Wow.
So I kind of had to get used to just trying to make myself, when I had free time, whether it was right in the morning or right when I came home from work, if it wasn't like a 3 a.m. time, just sitting down and getting something done. I also had to do that when I got my first game dev job, because I did both until we moved away from there. And then I was like, okay, I'm going all in with game development and trying to do that. But yeah, that was probably the hard part, was when I got 2 jobs, it still is hard having multiple jobs, but definitely when you have one that you're going to, and then one that you have to do, and then you got the other stuff that you want to do. But
yeah, that's actually that is the one of the hardest things. It's especially like at work, people are always like, "Oh man, I'm just gonna go home and like just play some Borderlands 3 or some Apex Legends and all that stuff." "Oh, Johnny, what are you gonna do?" "I'm gonna go home and work." And they're like, and
people look at you like you're crazy.
I was talking to someone. They're like, "You know, one of the worst things I hate, because I work at IT, and so I'm on the computer all day long. And so like, do you know what I hate? I hate going home and getting on my computer. I just want to relax and not get on my computer." And they're like, "So what about you? What do you do?" "First thing I do is go home and turn on my computer." And that's because I created that habit, and because it's exciting to me. Like, I love doing it now. Like, there's days, which we all have, and that's just the facts, that like where I'm tired and I'm exhausted. But that's where, like I said, community comes together. Cody helps me out. I didn't do anything in Blender that day, but because I wrote a game plan and I started kind of finding the references that I needed to create this happening, get this going, it is better than not like being like, "Hey Cody, I can't do anything today," and just go and play Zelda for like 4 hours. So like that's what I'm talking about. You know, it's like what unagi?
No, I just figured out what the bird is.
Your glasses?
For the longest time. Yeah, I was like, what the hell is creating that bird? The beat.
And this is the community I'm talking about. Someone that is willing to pay attention to you and focus on what you're talking about, not spacing out at all. Like it's like, you know, like when you're trying to tell someone, confess, like, no man, like I understand, but I just want to tell you how I really feel. I love you, man. Like, without you, I couldn't do it. You know what's the craziest thing? These glasses, when I look this way. What were you saying? Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Anyways, so yeah, that's my joy. So let us know what your joy is. We gotta get community going, right? We're talking about community. Let us know.
Comment below. Text the number.
yeah. Like I said, we're trying. Okay, so we're talking about habits. We're trying to build up habits. We're trying to create the stuff, community. I'm gonna try harder to get on this stuff. I'm gonna put Discord on my phone. I don't have it, because then Cody can see everything. Like, he constantly can follow me. No, I'm gonna put Discord on my phone. I'm gonna be on there. I'm gonna use that as my way to text you guys back. I'm gonna try to make it more of a habit. I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
No guarantees, but I'm working on it.
Yeah.
You guys are stressing me out.
Okay. One last thing before we go.
Yes, please.
It's about to be the top of the hour. So I'm just gonna record a video calling Gary V again.
So what do you think? What do you think the meaning of game creation really is? Like, what do you think that's all about? See what I did there? See how I ignored you?
What'd you say? Okay, here we go. It'd be so cool if he picked up on a podcast. That'd be cool.
Hello? It's Gary. Hello? I can't. Hello, Gary?
Hey, it's Gary. Obviously, I'm hustling, so I couldn't pick up the phone.
Attempt number 3. 0 for 3 now.
So I love that intro. Obviously, I'm hustling. What does that mean? Does he sell stuff? Like, what is he doing? Like, what?
He does a lot of stuff, dude. A lot.
Wow, I don't do enough.
Look him up.
Doesn't that bother you? I hate when like when you're like, "Oh man, what'd you do yesterday?" "I worked all day and then I went home and like I made dinner and did the dishes." "What'd you do?" "Well, I worked for 10 hours. Then I went home and built my bed. My kids needed their new bed put up, so I built their bed. Then I was like, well, I have a couple extra hours of light. How about I go out there and start working more on that tree house I'm building them?" Then around 11 o'clock, we ran out of food, so I went to Walmart, picked up some food. I finally crashed about 2 in the morning. Got up about 6, ready to start my day. And you're just like,
Yeah, that sounds like what I'm gonna do today.
I was in bed by 10. Yeah,
Man.
there's people out there that do that stuff, and more power to them. It's amazing. I think Cody has this thing where he doesn't have to sleep. Like I think he's like a Tesla. He just plugs in every once in a while.
This is my plugin.
Yeah.
No, today I slept until noon. I went to bed at like 1 something. I slept till noon.
And people ask me why I want to work from home.
Like the latest I wake up is like 10.
There's people out there right now working retail jobs to try to pay for whatever they're paying for, making games on the side. And I went to bed at 1, woke up at noon. Rolled out of bed, started making video games for a living.
But that's because like every other day this week I was up till like 3 working on stuff.
That's true.
But yeah.
I wish I was.
Man, this is a long one.
What, this podcast? No, we normally do like 45 minutes anyway. Well, I'm just waiting till the top of the hour now. But like I stay up as late as I can because I still need sleep to function. I still try to get 6 hours. It's not easy.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna wait till 10 and then then we're gonna close it out. So let's do our thumbnail. What's our thumbnail about this one?
Okay, what's this one?
Let's
Scary
do like a hug.
Bird ghost.
Let's do like a hug.
Scary bird ghost.
Yeah.
A hug?
Yeah, because it's community coming together. We gotta hug it out, man. We gotta hug this out. All right, ready? Your hand's got your other hand has to go further into the camera. You could bring your hands down, Cody. There we go. Okay. No, that's fine. No, bring that hand, the one that's closest to the camera. Bring it farther. There. Okay, now. Okay. Well, see how my hands are? You see how you can see my hands? All right, perfect. All right, we're going for a hug. All right.
Hold on, fuck. I have to line it up with you.
All right, we're good.
Okay. I couldn't hold that anymore.
Now it hurts. Everything's burning. Oh, God. Woo! That's because my arms are so buff. It's a lot of weight to hold up.
So, what are we going to call this one? Community?
Community.
Text us?
Yeah. Yeah, text us. Please call in. We're taking live calls now. Hi. What's your question, call? Hi, my name is Raymond, and I have a question about games. Oh, that sounds great. Goodbye, Raymond. All right, everybody. Well, that's us. That's our weekly check-in. We probably will try to do a video. We're working on video quality, but consistency, kind of. But we are.
Yeah.
So we'll try to do another video again sometime this week and just say hi. Probably short. Let's aim for Wednesday on that.
Okay. I've been trying to record myself and do like little vlogs. So I'll probably upload that later.
Okay. But until next time then.
Yeah.
Keep
creating.
That's right. All right, everybody. Talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.